All right, welcome back to the post frame garage. You can see now why it's called a post frame. Instead of standard stand-em-up walls, we've got these 6x6 posts. They're going to catch our front truss or gable truss and then our girder truss. But then you'll notice the back area is vaulted. The reason we're doing that is because the homeowner had a really cool idea of doing a wall at a 40-degree angle. It'll meet right up here at the top of the gable here. And he's doing a climbing wall, more specifically bouldering. We're gonna try to utilize that backspace possibly for some storage, heap in a bunch of insulation so this space is really tight and holds the ambient temperature well. And then across here, we're gonna have, you can see between our trusses, we've got our purlins that we're putting our sheeting on, and then we'll have some ceiling joists here to catch our drywall for our garage door. We're leaving it open right now because our concrete guy is on the way to start prepping here. He's going to pour a pad about 4 inches above our footings here to hide those, even with the grade outside. He's going to pitch it slightly from the back to the front so if any moisture does come in here from, say, the wheels of your car after riding in the snow, it'll all be funneled out towards the garage door. Now you'll see these cross braces. With the framing that we do, it's very different from the old European framing, but this is meant to kind of keep our posts plumb until we get our sheeting on. That is providing the shear for our building. And so shear is essentially what keeps these posts and framing members from racking or tilting one way or the other, so it keeps it nice and straight and plumb over time. And so a lot of times the engineer will even spec, especially at corners on these shear walls, that we put in a lot more nails to make sure that this sheeting stays upright and this framing stays nice and plumb over the course of time. We'll have a little bit of framing left to do after the concrete's poured. Frame some interior walls here for their pantry. There's going to be a man door coming into the garage area. There's going to be a man door coming in from the exterior. And then recently we've talked about adding another one here on the side, which we should have plenty of room even with our climbing wall. So that's where we're at. Concrete going in, wrap up framing, and then we're on to the utilities. So we're pretty excited.